I'm telling you, man, this Foster team, they are a force to be reckoned with. And here to talk about his 6-0 Richmond Foster Falcons is the head coach of the aforementioned Falcons. We are joined by Coach Shaun McDowell. Coach, thank you so much for your time, and congratulations on your big win.
Hey, yes, sir. I appreciate it. Pleasure is all mine. I'm excited to be with you guys today.
Listen, I imagine, did you guys think for a long time about calling the touchdown play on the first play? You guys, as Alex Rammert hits Cedarian Lamb for a 75-yard touchdown pass 10 seconds into the game. Was that by design, running the touchdown play on the first play?
Yes, sir, it was. We were fortunate to have a bye week before we played Calhoun yesterday, so we were able to get into some serious game planning. And with the triple option, we want to make sure that we get the ball first. And if we got the ball first, that's what the play we're going to run, and it worked to perfection. It's like playing Madden, and everything worked.
And I'm interested with that bye week. How do you enter a bye week like that, where you've got a key district game on the horizon with 2 weeks to prepare? What's the coaching mindset going into that, knowing that you've got a little bit of extra time to do a little bit of extra homework?
I'll tell you what, we use that week as a big-time fundamental week. So we get back to basics, and then we start throwing in some of the game plan stuff that we'll use for the previous week. So we really use that bye week to get healthy and get back to fundamentals. And I think that really helps us to kind of hone in some skills and refocus. And the kids came out focused.
They certainly did, and you guys took it to them in the first half. You guys took 48 points in the first half, 48-14 at halftime, and it was never that close to begin with. For you, the defense has been such a revelation for you guys this year, and obviously there's some superstars. I want to ask you a little bit about Garrett Grammer a little bit later, but overall, as a unit, has this defense exceeded your expectations?
Yes, sir, without a doubt. The defense is playing fast. They're super physical, and we've really simplified our scheme. We went from a 4-3 to a 4-2-5 over the spring and summer, and the kids have just really bought in. And, they're not doing a whole bunch of thinking. They check, and then they go, and they play fast. And we're playing on the edge. We got a little bit of attitude about us. We talk about being some dogs. It's kind of like the coaching term right now, and those kids are playing like dogs, and I've been so proud of them, and they're just way exceeding my expectations. They're raising the standard, and the standard's high.
The standard is very high, and one guy who is definitely meeting that standard is your outstanding linebacker, Garrett Grammer. Recruitniks know about him. As somebody who gets to see him week in and week out, what can you tell us about your outstanding linebacker, Garrett Grammer?
Let me tell you, he is an outstanding young man first. And then the second thing, he's an outstanding football player. I mean, he's the leader of our defense. He's playing Mike linebacker, gets everybody lined up. We're fortunate to have a great D-line, which keeps the O-line off of him. I mean, he was all-state last year as a junior, and he is playing even better this year. He's bigger and stronger, and having him in the middle, people can't run away from him this year. So he's just playing lights out. He's playing with an attitude, which I like, and even though he's committed to Rice, he's still very much committed to our football program and our coaches and his teammates, and he's doing everything he can do to help us win.
We're talking with Coach Shaun McDowell of the Richmond Foster Falcons here on DCTF Live. Interview brought to you by Atavis Rugby Tackling. Get involved in the conversation at #DCTF Live. And of course, Coach, you guys are putting up numbers in droves. You guys are putting up big-time points in every game that you've played, and it all starts with the quarterback position. And I know that the recruitniks out there have their own idea of what makes a great quarterback. Alex Rammert, for me, your quarterback is flying so indescribably under the radar. I don't get it. This kid, it seems like he's got everything you want in a quarterback.
Without a doubt, you hit it right on the head. I mean, it just astounds me that this kid isn't Big 12, Big 10, ACC type of kid, because he is. I mean, he's 6'4", 210 pounds. He throws dimes all over the yard. I mean, it's unbelievable. Now, we've got some great receivers, but the quarterback's getting him the ball. I mean, he makes us go. He's the hardest worker. He's got relentless effort. He's our team, one of our team captains. I mean, he is everything you look for in a quarterback. And it just goes to show that recruiting is a crapshoot, and hopefully, and he's got a couple offers, but he doesn't have the real big ones. And we'll see what happens.
Listen,
you know,
if you're a college coach listening to this podcast, go take a look at the film.
Yeah.
I
Without
watch film on this kid. There's always 2 or 3 kids every year that I watch film on, and then I'll go and I'll be like, oh, I bet he's got an offer from Houston or maybe A&M or maybe like Louisiana Monroe, and you look up and down, and it's staggering to me.
Yeah.
It just seems like he's being overlooked, but
he's like this year's Tanner Schaefer.
he's going to be he's going to be a steal for some program. And of course, a guy who maybe one of the reasons people aren't paying attention to him is because they're paying attention to your outstanding wide receivers, led by Sedarian Lamb. This kid can do it all. Again, as the guy who gets to see him every day, what can you tell us about your outstanding wide receiver?
Oh, golly, that kid is special. I mean, like I say, we've got some great special players, but we've got great young men, and CD is an outstanding young man and football player. He comes out every day prepared like it's game day. Even though he's committed to Oklahoma and has all these offers, he comes out and makes our team better every day. He shows us and our young kids and even our seniors how to work, and it has really raised the level of competition every day at practice. So I really feel like he is one of the leaders that you go out there and practice, he's running his routes full speed. He takes pride in his blocking. He mentors the younger receivers on how to do things. It's amazing, and I'm blessed to be able to have such players like CD and all the rest of our guys this year.
I want to ask you a little bit about your district in District 27 6A. This is you've still got some of the tougher games on the horizon. Angleton will be there, till the end. Rosenberg Terry's off to a solid start, and they're always going to be there. The Victoria schools, especially East, with that high flying offense, they're going to get back on track. For you, when you take a look at your district, District 27 5A, what do you see?
Pretty much like you described. We've had experience with Angleton. We beat them for the last 3 years on varsity, so I know they're going to be gunning for us. And we're fortunate to watch Victoria East a couple weeks ago, and we'll watch them tonight, and they're very, very talented. They look a lot like us offensively. So we're looking forward to the challenge. We really try to keep it 1-0 each week. I know it sounds kind of coaching cliche and stuff, but we really try to keep it. We're not worried about Angleton. We're not worried about East. Our focus now is on Terry. And in the history of Foster, they won like 14 games in a row against Foster. So we're looking to continue our streak of our 2 consecutive wins against them, going to 3 this year. So we're excited about the opportunity to play Terry.
And much like coming off of a bye week, you guys now get the long week. You get the extra day before you play Friday night against Terry at Traylor Stadium. What are you going to use that extra day for in preparation?
Well, I'll tell you what we do is that, we're playing another option team. So, which is a blessing because we're almost seeing the same offense we saw all last week. So we've been prepping for the option for like 3 weeks. It's a little different style, but we're able to correct our mistakes that we had from the last game. And basically we're on Terry starting today. So we've already watched the film with the kids. We're ready to go. So come Monday, our focus is all on Terry and fixing our mistakes that we made against the option versus Calhoun, and see if we can't get a little better against it versus Terry.
He is Shaun McDowell. He is the head coach of the 6-0 Richmond Foster Falcons. Interview brought to you by Advis Rugby Tackling. Coach, appreciate your time. Congratulations on your big win, and good luck the rest of the way.
Hey, I appreciate it. Thanks for calling, guys, and look forward to hearing from you guys soon.
Absolutely.